Hey everyone, this is JoJo and I'm here to do a video for y'all. This will be a video like book series that I want to finish or catch up to in 2018. Oh, we're forgetting about the year. So I get some few books here that are part of a series that I want to either finish or at least catch up to it this year. And these are in all the series that I know of or read before. These mostly books that I read some parts of the series, and I want to either reread the whole thing or, actually finish the series that I read like one or two books from and haven't finished it in a while. So yeah, let's get started. So the first book I got here, just gonna pick up random books, doesn't matter. So the first book here is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor, and this is the third book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. And I read book 1 and 2 a while ago, and I still haven't read book 3. I tried to read book 3. See, I still have the bookmark. Well, I used the bookmark. I think I read like either the first chapter or a couple of pages before I stopped. Maybe because I wasn't in the mood for it yet, or I didn't want the series to end maybe. But I hope to start back into this soon and finish it. So yeah, we got this. Next I got here is The City of Bone, or you can say City of Bones, the Immortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare, and I read book 1 and 3. I mean 1 to 3 of this series, and for some reason I do get book 4, but I haven't continued it because I want to get all the books so I can binge read it. But I already know what happens in the first three books, even though it was a while ago. And I think I heard that the first 3 books used to be just a trilogy, but the author continued the story. So the first 3 books were kind of like their own kind of story, and I already remember everything. Well, not everything, but I remember what happened at the end. And I don't want to keep continue from the beginning. I might do that later on in the future, but I will probably just start with book 4 and just continue. So this is the other series I want to finish, since it's already finished, and I want to get into the newest series that Cassandra came out with, and I've been hearing some good things about it, and yeah, I did enjoy this series, so I hope to get back into it. And the next series is by the same author, and this is the Infernal Devices series, and I read book 1 and 2, love it. I think I got into this series first before I read the Immortal Instrument series. That's what made me want to read this one. And so I read book 1 and 2, but I haven't finished book 3 yet, or haven't even started. And I guess I was also scared for this to go too. I mean, like, I didn't want it to end so soon. So it took me a while to try to get into get back into the series. I hope to work on reading this year too. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not really going to tell anything about these books unless you don't know much about it or haven't heard much about it. Everybody know about the Laini Taylor series and the Cassandra Clare books. So yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so the next book series I want to finish this year, because it's short, it's a trilogy, and this is the Golden Compass. This is the Dark Materials trilogy, and this is by Philip Pullman. And I got book 1, and I want to get book 2 and 3. I do have the old copy of book 2, and I don't know if I have the old copy of book 3. I don't know, because I could just like read, for like that. So that's cool. But I still want to get the newer covers, because the newer covers look so beautiful. I tried reading the first book, but for some reason I stopped, because I think it was around that time when the movie came out. So I was like conflicted. Should I finish this, or should I just read the book, watch the movie? But I don't know. But I did read book 2 first, because I didn't know if it was book 1 or 2 in the series. So I just started it before I heard that the first book. and it got me interested in the series. So I hope to no binge read all three books and enjoy them, because I had to read because for some reason the book two, I wasn't able to finish it because book two was at my school. It's a school book, and I couldn't take it home with me or uh actually keep it. And I borrowed from the library before, but never actually finished it because too many books and other things going on. So I think I don't know if I finished it or not. And I don't know if I finished it or not, but I don't really remember if I did or not. And if I did, I don't remember what happened. So that's why I want to finish, like, reread the whole trilogy. Oh, never mind. Sorry for all that long banter or long explanation. So this next book. So the next book I got here is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, and I started reading the third book in the series when the movies start coming out and stuff. Because I watched the first and second book. I mean movies, but I didn't know it was a book series. And then when I saw like they had book 3 through like the books coming out, I was like, I just started reading the third book and so forth. And so I want to reread the whole thing, including the first and second book. I read the first book last year. I don't know, it was around like middle of summer or early fall, but I did enjoy it. But I want to reread it so I can binge read the Harry Potter series. But I don't know if I want to read it in this edition because this is the only edition I got, or if I want to read it in any edition just to read the series. So we got that. That's another series I want to finish or catch up. Well, mostly finish because those are finished. There's other books that I want to catch up to, but I don't know. That could be another. I don't know. But so the next book I got here, it doesn't have a. It doesn't have a. What do you call it? A cover, or I don't know how people say jacket or something. But anyway, this is the Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Riordan. Rick Riordan, and this is The Lightning Thief. I read this book a while ago, and I want to continue the series. I was in the middle of the second book, but I didn't finish it. And so I want to reread this series, because I really enjoyed the first one. So I wanted to, and I heard some really good things about the series and his other series that kind of connects with this series. So I want to, be able to catch up with those books, and it just seemed really interesting with the characters and the representation and the adventures they go on. So I hope to, I got all 5 books of these, I believe. I just need to find them and then just read them. So I hope to do that soon. Alright. Next I got here is Rain by Amanda Son, and this is a trilogy, part of a trilogy. This is the second book. I read the first one called Ink a few years ago. It probably was in 2012. I'm not really sure. But I kind of remember what happened. At first, in the beginning, I didn't really like it as much, but as the progress, it's like, it's not interesting. But this is about a girl who went to Japan because of I think her mother passed away and she had to live with her aunt. I think she lived with her grandparents at first, but she was living with her aunt for a moment for some reason, and she met this guy who can draw, but the ink, his magic, he get kind of some type of power where his creations or his drawings can come to life. And I don't know what else going on, but it's just, I don't know, it's just I don't know, it's confusing, but it was interesting, and I do want to continue this series and hopefully enjoy it more. So this is the second book. I think they have one more. I think that's just the trilogy. So I hope to read this and get to the third one soon. So we have this right here. The next book I hope to finish this year is Inkheart by Cornelia Funke or Funk. I don't know how to pronounce her last name because I've been saying Funk, and some people say Funke, or whatever that other pronunciation someone said when I heard. So this is a fantasy middle grade series about the girl named Maggie, who found out that her father used like when he reads, he's known as silver tongue to people. So when he reads to her, people come out of the books, come to life, and like something happened to her mother long ago, and like I don't know what else. It's just mostly about the characters named Capricorn and some other characters that kind of turn her life upside down a little bit, and it's very interesting. So mostly the characters come out of the book by someone reading out loud, and it's very interesting. And I did enjoy this when I first read it, and I was almost done, but for some reason I didn't finish it because it was falling apart for some reason. So I finally got a new copy from the thrift store, and I got the second book and the third book all from thrift stores, and I hope to binge read these soon and finish them because those are just a trilogy. And yeah, can't wait to get into that. And the last book, the last series I want to finish is this. Hold on, I'm going to show you. So it's called Pendragon, and oops, Lord, it's by DJ McHale, and this is the first book in the series. It's called The Marching Death. I read this, I don't know, I think it was 2015, 2016, no, 2016 probably, or 2017. No, 2006 or 2007. 10 years ago, almost. So I read this in like high school. Started reading this. Read the first book I got this from a thrift store, and it was really good sci-fi. It's about this boy named what's his name again? Bobby, right? Who is not a time traveler, but a traveler that crosses from different dimensions or different worlds. Where this guy, what's his guy name? But I don't know. But he goes around trying to cause chaos to each world, and Bobby and his new allies and his uncle had to stop him. And it's an amazing series. I recommend those who like sci-fi and world traveling and like unique characters and everything. I read book 1 through 6. It got 10 books in the series. I read 1 through 6, and I hope to continue the series because I got book 8 and 7 because I got those from a library sale or a library bookstore, and I hope to continue the series. And yeah, because it's really good. I've been like reading this for like over 10 years now, and I haven't been finishing it for some reason. Like, it's just like, come on, hurry up and finish it. So yeah, I hope to finish the series too. Yeah, so this other series that I probably read one book of the series from, like the first book, but I haven't seen in a while. And oh yeah, there was other book, but maybe there'll be another video of this, of books I haven't finished or something like that. But yeah, these are all the books I plan on actually finishing this year or catching up to. Mostly all these book series are finished, so I hope to finish this year, or at least close to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below, tell me what you think of these series, if you enjoyed them, if you didn't, etc. Do not spoil anything. Tell me which one is your favorite. I mean, out of these, or what's your favorite series at all. Yes, please like, subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, the link will be down below. And yeah, I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye.